Weinberg is one of TusCon's own. What? Okay, so I'm wrong on that count. I'm wrong on so many counts. Okay, I think I'd be accurate in saying you can see her work in the art show. I think you can see some of her work in the program book. And I've certainly seen a lot of her work online. And one thing you'd say about Jessica Steinberg is that
Weinberg.
Are they?
Weinberg.
Oh, Weinberg. There's an old joke about that in vaudeville, but never mind. Anyway, Jessica, as we fondly call her, is clearly enamored of dragons, and you should learn more about Dragon Scale, her field guide to all manner of size of dragons. And I have to say that of all of her work I've seen, I really like the piece that has the fierce-looking dragon crawling, dripping out of a jar of organic peanut butter. This gives messages on so many levels. But the big thing that particular piece reminded me of was the WorldCon in Los Angeles in, I think, 1971. I can't remember the name of the gentleman who did this at the masquerade, but his costume, much like the dragon, he covered himself completely in crunchy peanut butter. And the stage lights were very hot that night. It was much like seeing the whale on the beach in Oregon. The only difference was, instead of exploding, he was expelled forever from the masquerade by the convention. And the hotel was not happy because of the footprints in crunchy peanut butter. Anyway, okay, and then John Allen Simon, producer, director, writer of the adaptation of Philip K. Dick's novel, Radio Free Album Youth, which you will see in this very room, assuming all the projection equipment works, and we believe it will. And that's at 9 o'clock tonight. Now, if any of you are thinking that because this is a Philip K. Dick novel and movie, that you're going to see a clone of Blade Runner, no. And that's not an insult, because the truth is that Philip K. Dick rarely, if ever, repeated himself. And this is yet another unique translation of Philip K. Dick. And I'll tell you, I know that this Hollywood luminary is the real deal because of the fact that among his other works in film, he's the creator of, and you can correct me if I'm wrong about this, but I believe you are the creator of a documentary about Wicker Man, the original Wicker Man, not the peculiar reinvention.
No, I just appear in it because I rescued it and released it in the United States. That was the first, and cut it back to its original form.
Right.
But yes, the Wicker Man.
Yeah, nothing to do with Nicolas Cage. So we owe you a lot for that. The movie with Edward Woodward and a substantial role for Christopher Lee. And I still remember Nicolas Cage in the Woodward role, the cop on Summer Isle off the coast. And when he thinks he's capturing one of the young women who has done something bad, and she has been riding her bike, and he says in his best Nicolas Cage officious tones, "All right, ma'am, walk away from the bicycle." Anyway, and surprisingly, Wicker Man circles around tonight because the Burning Man, Wicker Man Bonfire Festival for for the University of Arizona tonight has been canceled. No big fire. And fortunately, it's not like the University of Texas, where they have the huge fire at homecoming, and a couple of years ago, they managed to kill people with that enterprise. Tonight, it's just...
A&M, not UT. A&M, not UT. Don't mix that up around Texas.
Yeah. Well, cocoa horns. Anyway, so anyway, in any case, there is no bonfire tonight because of construction maintenance on Old Main. Okay, you know, I knew I should have edited all this before I came up here. It's not going as well as I'd anticipated. Was it ever determined if Jeff Notkin's here?
Yes, he is.
There he is. Very good.
You got a question for me?
Jeff Notkin? Yes. One of our science guests, who is one of the hosts of Meteorite Man on Discovery Channel, Science Channel, and other outlets. He's won books and awards. He also is the real deal because I think we're all pretty sure that someday he will guest star on The Big Bang Theory. And of course, the folks that you saw here playing before the food was served, Hawk and Cedric, the Bedlam Bards, were right back there. Who so far have been the most entertaining part of the evening. And tomorrow night, they will be doing a concert here. And but why aren't you wearing brown coats?
They're hanging out. Right here.
Okay. Also, I want to mention tonight, rice and haggis. Rice and haggis. Okay, who are, I only met them today. They are the most charming pair at this convention, I have to say. And they know more about anime and anime voicing than certainly
So who do you look like, your mom or your dad?
people like Wolf Forrest. Well, I'm sorry, but can you imagine Wolf conducting a 4-hour anime voice acting workshop? I'd pay money to see that. But Wolf will not be doing that. Haggis and rice will be, and that will be tomorrow afternoon at sometime. What time is it?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, thank you. Okay. Okay, the programming people are starting to sweat as time goes on. So, I think, okay, we've met the committee, so you know who's doing all the heavy lifting around here. And, let's see, a few other things. People did say they wanted to get some news, so before the closing announcements, let me just mention that next Tuesday, India will launch its first Mars probe, which is good. Shows diversity in real science. Yes. It says, get off the stage now. Well, too bad. I've still got another 30 minutes of time. I was going to mention, the thing about the Indian Mars probe is that it gives a direction for, say, the U.S. Deep Space program, which needs all the assistance it can get. With budget cuts, we can do what India is doing, which is they have sent along these great IMAX cameras on the probe, which are going to be used as a source for Bollywood there's a whole new Bollywood science fiction program starting. All singing, all dancing. It'll be like a version of Gravity. You can hum and tap your foot to. Now, not all news is upbeat. I merely mention this because the headline was too good. This was more news from last week. In Colorado again, something I've been following. Hit and run driver looks at hurt cyclist, drives off. This was around Colorado State University. Young woman hit a cyclist. She stopped to check whether he was all right. He wasn't. He's now in serious condition in the hospital. They had to take out a part of his skull to let his brain expand. And, you know, this was certainly the most hilarious story since several years ago when another woman driver hit a homeless guy and jammed him into her windshield and then drove him home to her house and left him in the garage for a while. Okay, so something to cheer you up then. About 80 miles east of Tulsa is Concord, a small Oklahoma town, which has a plague of red worms that are growing up in this filtering system of this small town. And so people are seeing all these red worms coming out of their faucets. Now, it's only protein, for crying out loud. The town is looking for the source